everyone, my name is Clara. Today we are going to be reading a new collection of stories. And so the first one we have is The Great Escape. It is written by Mary Warren and illustrated by Jim Roberts. Let's get into it. Passover time is here again. The skipping children sing, unleavened bread with roasted lamb to our table bring. The youngest children ask, "But why is dinner strange tonight?" Their father says, "It tells us the story of our flight." Wonder what they mean by flight. Because there's no airplanes. But maybe it's more about the story that they're going to hear about them leaving. Who knows? Long ago, when Moses was grazing his flock one day, he saw a bush burst into flame and heard a strange voice say, "I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob too. The promise I once gave them I surely will bring true." There's a burning bush and my friend Moses. The sadness of my children down in Egypt saddens me. I'll show you how you help me make my people free. Moses went to Egypt, and there, the blistering sun, he watched his people making brick. Their work was never done. I'm making the bricks. And Moses seen that. He found his brother Aaron and told him of God's plan. "Please go to Pharaoh with me. You are a bolder man." Inside the mighty palace before the golden throne, they bowed down low to Pharaoh and made God's wishes known. Pharaoh listened to them, dismissed them with a nod. "Why should I free the Hebrews? I do not know your God." He felt so cross, he made his slaves work twice as hard and long. "I am the ruler here," he cried. "That Hebrew God is wrong." God sent plagues to Pharaoh's land. All water turned blood red. 1,000,000 frogs hopped all around. At last Pharaoh said, "Tell your God to end these plagues. I'll let your people go." But when the ugly frogs had disappeared, he changed his mind again. God sent flies and other bugs, and families got sick. But after every plague, the king soon tried the same old trick. He made all sorts of promises the Hebrew people heard, but when things started to go well, he broke his promised word. At last, God had enough. He said to Moses, "Listen, tonight when the darkness fills the skies and the stars begin to glisten, I will send my angel, Death, to take Egyptian sons. If Hebrew doors are marked, he'll know your homes are not the ones." Then God told Moses what to do. They all prepared a feast. They killed their firstborn lambs and used some blood from every beast to mark their doorways as a sign for death to pass them by. They mixed their dough without the yeast, though children wondered why. Late in the night, Egyptians rose and wept. Death made them sad. When Pharaoh's servants wakened them, he cried, "The this news is bad. He summoned Moses, Aaron too, and muttered, "Go, I say, tell your people they must leave." In haste, the Hebrews packed their tents, their bowls with doughs for bread. There was no time for it to raise then. They eat flatbread instead. So they were packing up all their stuff very quickly. And small children stumbled sleepy-eyed. Their parents tried to hurry. The Pharaoh still might change his mind. This was their constant worry. They started for the promised land. The Lord knew every need. His flame would light the way each night. By day his cloud would lead. They camped nearby the sea named Red. At night, somebody shouted, "See, the Pharaoh chariots have come. Oh, hurry, we must flee." God's cloud made all the sky pitch black. It filled the way between the Hebrews and the army, so no people could be seen. God made a wind push back the wave. It left a bridge of sand. The Hebrews hurried over it, their freedom close at hand. Pharaoh's army quick gave chase, but with a roaring sound the walls of water covered them, and many men drowned. With beating hearts the Hebrews sang prayer of victory. They praised the Lord for saving them. They shouted, "We are free!" And that's the end of our story here today. Let's go over what we read about here today. Is that Moses was able to take care of God's people and get them out of a bad situation with the Pharaoh, and how the Pharaoh was very mean to them. And God definitely showed Pharaoh his might and power. And now we have a celebration called the Passover. We don't necessarily celebrate, but it's a good thing to know about. See you all later.